Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The dream is similar for every team that starts the season, but reality can be cold. And only 2 teams have the opportunity to play for the BCS championship. In recent years, teams like Alabama, Florida, LSU, Texas, and USC have etched their names among the legendary squads in college football. And in this game, one team will have the right to join them. The BCS championship game is finally here. That's going to do it for us. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming right at you. Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I are back at halftime.
Well, folks, this is the one we've all been waiting for. The BCS National Championship here in New Orleans. Before we head down to the field for the coin toss, we'd like to remind you this game is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Herman has the ball set how he wants it, and we're just about ready to kick this game off, folks. The kick is away, and the national championship is underway. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. Tackle at the 23.
More plays like this, and the coaching staff is going to need to change up the blocking schemes. You can't allow the defense to play in your backfield.
Fires that quickly, incomplete. The Razorbacks coaching staff has just been raving about this kid, putting up some monster stats this season. He's a great fit for their system. I think that's the key right now. That's one of the reasons why he's putting up numbers that are among the nation's elite. Scrambling around, and here's a quick throw. Well, the defense stood tall there.
Well, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
Makes it 4th and 12.
Nance is back awaiting the punt. He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. He's to the 40, brought down at the 40-yard line.
Return for a gain of 13 yards.
Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it.
Let me hear it. Let me feel you.
Pass complete and taken down immediately.
Freeman on the tackle at the 45-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Pull down. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Complete, brought down, nothing doing.
Gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Man left. Pull down. Mike 56. Check 4. Green 9. Yellow 3.
He scrambled. Brought down at about the 43-yard line. And that was a nice pickup by the quarterback.
Brent, I think this guy's amazing. He has an uncanny ability to scramble, and it showed right there on that play.
56, Mike, 56. Easy.
And he just gets rid of it. From the 43-yard line, second down. As a man, he'll lose big yards. And he is drilled at the 45. After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Chandler is back deep to return. He really got a hold of that one. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. This is a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over.
Let's go.
Now he's scrambling. And a quick throw. He's knocked out of bounds right around the 34. So a nice little pitch and catch there, and that'll give the offense a first down.
That was a very good-looking pass play to get more than enough yards to move the chains.
Mike 53, Mike 53. Set, Oklahoma. Check. Alert Sam. Alert 9. Check. Alert Sam.
He's scrambling. He's going to go for the home run. Intercepted. That's a great tackle at the 29-yard line. Nice interception and an even nicer vertical.
Oh, yeah, this guy's...
It's second down now. They're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Zips it to the back. He steps out at the 41-yard line. So they get it out there for about 3 yards, and that's a first down.
Since they only needed a few yards, the little dump-off pass worked to perfection.
Back it up. Let's go.
And he's immediately tackled.
And he's on the tackle at the 49-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Red 2. Check.
Throws a strike over the middle. He's tackled around the 34-yard line. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
4 down. Mike's 50. Sit. Red 2. Kill. Green 9. Red 2. Green 9.
He lets it go. Huge gain, and that sets him up nicely with a 1st and goal.
On the 25 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
Easy. Go.
Pressured and brought down. The Trojans have one of the most dangerous offensive weapons in the entire country under center today. This kid is really fun to watch. He's fun to watch unless you're a defensive coordinator. One thing's for sure, it's going to be a great chess match between the offensive and defensive coordinators today.
Here we go.
Tackle made just outside the goal line.
All gain of 14 yards. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
He's going to try and scramble. Decides to take it himself, and he's got it. Touchdown. USC is lining up to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 20. At the 30. Tackle at the 33-yard line.
Can this defense play any better? I mean, these guys have a great tradition. They live up to the billing today. Now we're starting to see whether or not this team can get it done. And if they are, then I think the defense should go down the offensive side of the field, talk to their own offense, and try to get them fired up to go out there and get some more points on the board.
Check. Dancing.
He wants it all, going long. No, incomplete.
Was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Four down. Let's go. We've got Mike number 53. Mike 53. Hey, hold there. Hey, hold there.
He's on the run. And down he goes at the 41.
Call it a gain of 8 yards. 3rd down.
Four down. Let's go. We've got Mike number 53. Mike 53. Right, alert.
Makes it out to about the 50.
There's a reason why defenses hate playing against teams that run the option well. It's so unpredictable. That time they couldn't defend it properly, and they gave up a first down.
Now he tries to buy some time. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Out of bounds, right around the 44-yard line.
Simon, the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4.
2 down. Let's go. Check. Line.
Scrambling around.
Boy, this quarterback just continues to struggle. That was a pivotal down. On 3rd down, they're trying to find a way to get a first down. Another incompletion, and now it's 4th down.
Let's go. Alert. Ruin. Alert.
He's taken down right around the 42-yard line. Big stop by the defense.
What a play by the defense. There is no doubt that their mind is on that national championship, and they're playing every down like they want to win this thing.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. USC up 6. And he can't get the pass off, and he's sacked. So they turn it over on downs, and that's a big boost for this defense.
In a close game like this one, it's big plays like this that can be the deciding factor.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Throws incomplete, broken up.
You know, for you young cornerbacks and young defensive backs, this is a great example of just being smart and efficient as a defender. Instead of taking a chance and going for that interception, he was smart. Got in position, knocked the football away, and didn't give the receiver a chance to make a play on the football.
He's at midfield, and he's level at the 48.
That's a gain of 12 in the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
Gain of 6 yards. Third down.
They're about 4 yards away here on third down.
Let's go, let's go.
They come out in an empty backfield.
Hey, hold it there. Check. Alert Sam. Hey, check. Hey, check.
He scrambled. On the run, gets it to his man, and he's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Let's give some credit to the big boys up front. They held off the blitz just long enough for the quarterback to make the connection and pick up some good yards.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Watch the run. That's solid, baby. That's baby solid.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So after the review, they reverse the call on the field. From the 25-yard line, first down.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
He's looking for 6. Can't connect.
Was the intended receiver on the play.
We're through one here in the national championship with our score 6-0 USC. Welcome back. Tight game here in the second quarter as we begin play.
Check.
Into the tailback, and he's met in the backfield.
A loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Here's the 8th play of the series. Now he's scrambling. Inside the 10. He gets hit out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Ball is loose, fumble, and they fall on the loose ball. And so the defense comes up with a fumble. Is that turnover going to hurt them?
Well, every turnover hurts, but hopefully for their sake, this running back will go out there next time and hold on to the football a little bit better.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So after some discussion, the call on the field stands. First and 10. Ball on the 5-yard line. USC is up by 6. And they make the stop at about the 21.
That's good for a gain of 16 yards. First down.
Go down. Check 13. Hey, kill. Black motion.
Throws complete. He's got space to work. And he's tackled right around the 36-yard line.
Makes the tackle at the 36-yard line.
The Razorbacks are going to call their second timeout.
Man left. Two down.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just one or two plays. He's scrambling. Here they come. Well defended that time.
You're right. Great job here by the defender playing the ball, keeping his balance, and getting in the way of that pass.
Let's go, let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Set. Check, check. Lion, lion. Hey, hey, hey. Hold it, 25. Check 25.
He's going to try and scramble. He airs it out. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped. Arkansas will take their final timeout.
That brings up 3rd and 10.
From their own 38-yard line. 3rd down. He's on the run. Quick out to his receiver. Tackle at the 38-yard line.
That is not easy to stop. The quarterback hit his man on an out route, and the defender was in man coverage. As a defender in man coverage, you cannot get beat deep, and as a result, the underneath routes are going to be there. And as you can see, it worked out great for the offense as they were looking for a new set of downs.
And he's tackled in the open field.
I'm really liking what I see from this guy. He's not afraid to go to the air on any down.
He might have a chance. They'll bring him down at the 18.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. 2nd down and 1. Based on their last visit to the red zone, I'd expect them to take better care of the ball this time around. The 10 makes it out to about the 7.
That's another 1st down, Brad. And right now, you can just really feel and sense the rhythm that this offense is in. Their ability to pick up 1st downs, just pushing this defense further and further down, back deep into their own territory.
They can't bring him down, and he's in.
A powerful push by the line and a really nice run. That'll get you into the end zone almost every time.
Here's the extra point that can give them the lead. He splits the uprights with the extra point. A 7-play, 61-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
from their own 46-yard line. First down. Halfback's got it on the quick throw. That's a great tackle at the 49.
Miller brings him down at the 49-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Three down. White 56.
Easy.
Flare. Go.
Now he tries to buy some time. He's at the 40. And down he goes around the 25-yard line. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
Kill.
Makes the catch, and look out. He's knocked out of bounds around the 19-yard line.
For a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Tight end right. Three down. Kill. Black five. Switch.
Fires quickly. He's got the tailback on another catch. He's tackled right around the 6-yard line.
Impressive gain there by the do-it-all back.
Three down. Mike 56. Switch. Black
Trying to set up a little screen. Gets it to his tailback. Knocked out of bounds at the 1.
Gain of 5 yards. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Man left. Three down. Mike 56. Check. Kill. Motion.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
It's 3rd and goal from the 1. And can they take the lead, or will the defense come up big? They're crowding the line. Now he's flushed, and they got it. That makes 4 sacks today.
Well, this speed is difficult to defend because you have to try to keep them off balance so they can't use their quickness.
It's up, and he's got it.
Even though they gave up a field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. It could have just as easily been a touchdown.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. He's to the 10.
I love the competitive spirit that we're seeing out on this field today. It looks like one team has the upper hand, and then the other comes right back in to be able to regain the lead. It's going to be an exciting finish.
6 points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force him into a mistake.
Great concentration to haul it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And for Simon, he's up to 100 yards and catches.
I think the quarterback and this receiver right now are clearly in the zone. The defense needs to do a better job of adjusting their defense to be able to slow him down. He now has over 100 yards receiving in this game.
And he tacks on the extra point. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Here we go.
Tackle made right around the 30.
That's a gain of 9 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Go down. Mike 56, Mike 56. Kill. Green 9.
He's taken down around the 39-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 9 yards. First down.
Man left. Go down. Mike 56, Mike 56. Easy. Check. Go.
Caught out of the open. Inside the 30. And they push him out at the 10. And that's the way you're supposed to play pitch and catch.
Absolutely. You know, this wide receiver is a difference maker. He's one of those players that has a chance to go the distance every time you get him the ball.
So the big gain resulting from the pass play leaves us with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
Boy, this pass rush is sometimes scary. They're really getting after the quarterback now.
USC is going to take their first time out of the hat. The Trojans had one of their key players go down earlier, but it looks like he might be able to get back in the lineup.
Shoot. Green. Here we go. Check him out.
Throws complete, and he stopped immediately.
Brings him down. That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That brings up 3rd and 12.
And he knocks it out, incomplete.
I'm not so sure he made the best decision that time. That was a pretty tight area he was trying to throw that one into.
This one should be makeable. Kicks away, and it's good.
And you got to think they're pretty happy with holding him to a field goal right there.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And they can forget about returning this one. The offense will take the field, and they've been moving the ball very well on their last couple of drives.
As long as this quarterback has time to throw, then you can guarantee that he'll find the open man.
Now he's scrambling. Got it. Complete. He's out of bounds.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Arkansas is up 2. He scrambled. Runs with it, and he's got room. Steps out of bounds at about the 45.
Kill. Check. Easy.
Throws complete, and he's got space to work. And he's taken down at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Scrambling around, going for it all to the end zone, and he came down with it. What a catch!
Great effort by the wide receiver. And not to take anything away from the quarterback, but the wide receiver made this play.
Trying to go up by 2 scores. They line up for the extra point. The kick is, no, it's a fake. He's got it for 2. The defense might be licking their chops right now, Herbie. We've got to change at the quarterback position. We know the kid is talented, but you got to know the defense is going to come after it. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He'll return it from the 1. He's to the 20, and he's taken down at the 21. Both squads are digging in now. Let's see what happens on this next drive. He's going to try and scramble. Now he's going to run and watch out. Brought down the 37-yard line.
This is a pretty tough guy, and he's a great leader. He's going to do whatever it takes to help his team.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37. Makes the grab and steps out right away.
That's just how they drew it up. When I talked to this coach earlier in the week, he thought he could take advantage of zone coverage by attacking the perimeter outside the hashes. That time, it was a corner route, and it got him the first down.
Sends it out quick, intercepted. And they make the stop at the 35-yard line.
Brad, it's still early in this game, and they might be able to get back into it. I just feel like the quarterback seems to be forcing things a bit. Now, I understand trying to get back and fighting to get back in the game, but that time to throw an interception when you really need points, that was a big mistake.
From the 35-yard line, it's 1st down. Catches it, and he's looking for more. And he's tackled at about the 25-yard line. He's scrambling. Deep ball, laying it out there.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
He's on the run. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And he hits him hard at the 12-yard line. Now he tries to buy some time. He might not be able to get the pass off. Dangerous throw. This one's picked off.
There you go. If you're going to come back in this game, it's going to start with one play. And maybe that pick is what turns things around for you.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Fires incomplete.
Terrific coverage. And when you clog up passing lanes like that, you can force a quarterback to make some poor decisions. Almost got themselves a turnover, too.
Green 9, go!
He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line.
They've really thrown the quarterback's rhythm off and rattled his confidence with such a relentless pass rush. He's not himself out there at all today.
Herman is waiting for the snap. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. He's got the corner. He's to the 40. Tackle at the 45-yard line. And he was able to pick up some nice yards on the return. It's a new possession for this offense, so what will it hold? Here's an opening. Tackle at the 44-yard line. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking first down.
Great execution and a good decision there by the quarterback.
Now he's scrambling. He lets it fly. The defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete.
The defensive coordinator did a great job with the play. Call there. He put his defense in alignment in a position to be able to make a play on the football. Everything worked perfectly. They just dropped the football. Boy, the offense caught a break there.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Makes it out to about the 30. Makes it out to about the 20. So they go on the ground and pick up another first down.
They are stringing together a nice little drive here. If they keep this up, it'll be hard to keep them out of the end zone.
This defense has been in this situation before. They forced a huge turnover when they were backed into their own red zone last time. They'll bring him down around the 12-yard line. Simon gets 8 yards on the play.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. Nice run, and he's brought down. Pretty good gain on the play by the halfback.
I don't think there's a coach in the world who wouldn't be happy with getting 5 yards of carry.
Nice run there. Lloyd picks up 5 with the carry. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the halfback took it in for the score.
Yep, he punched that in from a short distance. He had great blocking up front on that play.
Well, they're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
Alert! Lion! Alert!
They got it. So an 8-play, 55-yard drive. And they come away with 8 points.
Brad, that's one of those drives that can just tear your heart.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Caught, open field. He's at midfield. And he's finally shoved out at the 39.
That's good for a gain of 36 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey. Kill. Green 9. Green 9.
Throws complete. He's hammered. Simmons picks him up 6 yards with a catch.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Roger. Mike 56, Mike 56. Let's go, Stan. Make some noise. Kill. Green 9. Go.
Makes the catch and gets it. So the referee initially calls it a catch, but we'll have a chance to take a second look at it and determine if he really was in bounds when he caught the ball.
Well, the side judge was standing right there, so I'd be surprised if he missed that call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So after some discussion, the call on the field stands. From the 16-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go.
He scrambled. Broke away from one, and he tackles him hard at the 21-yard line.
That's a loss of 5 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Let's go, Stans. Make some noise. Man, 2, X7. Hey, motion backfield.
Out of bounds, right around the 16-yard line.
Gain of 5 yards. That brings up 3rd and 10.
Tight. Pull down. Mike 56. Quick Easy. Green 9. Motion. Go.
Go into the end zone. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. And that makes it 4th down.
Boy, great defense on that play. They were expecting the pass, and they defended it very well by getting a hand in there to break up the play.
They'll line it up for the field goal.
Pipe it up. Let's go.
And it is good.
It is good.
Herman gets set to kick this one away. He sends this one deep. He's to the 10. At the 30. Knocked out of bounds. At the 33. So it's time to see this offense go to work again.
This defense couldn't stop them from moving the ball and inevitably finding the end zone.
Up the middle for a nice gain. Simon gained 7 yards on that play.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
It's a fumble. Scoops up the loose ball. Tackled after a decent run up the gut. From their own 45-yard line. 1st down. And he's tackled after positive yardage. Culver picks up about 7 yards on the run.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Check. Mike,
Scrambling around. He's going to go for the home run. He's taken down around the 11-yard line. So the big gain resulting from the pass play leaves us with a 1st and 10.
Four down.
Check down, 81.
Let's go. 10-19. We got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Boy, he looked determined running the football. Nobody was going to keep him out of the end zone.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Gets it out quickly. He's tackled at the 35. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Check.
Runs outside for a nice gain.
Call it a gain of 7 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Mike 56.
Right
Kill.
Blue 4.
Incomplete pass. Simmons, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 42-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Mike 56.
Great concentration to pull it in. And he's taken down at the 45. Meadows is the guy everyone has their eyes on right now, Kirk. And he comes with a lot of expectations. Time will only tell if he's the new hope or if he's all hype.
Kill.
There's a strike complete.
With the catch. Gain of 12 on the play. 1st down.
Mike 56. Kill. Check 26. Slam.
Throws to the receiver, and he's got it again. He gets hit out of bounds at about the 23-yard line.
Check 13. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. 36. Check 15. Kill. Check. Go. Shoot.
And down he goes at the 15.
Gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike 56. Check 9. Kill.
Tackle made around the 8-yard line.
Duncan makes the tackle at the 8-yard line. That makes it 1st and goal.
Mike 56. Kill. Yellow.
Incomplete pass.
It's always tough trying to put the ball out of the defender's reach, but where your guy can still come down with it in bounds. It takes a lot more precision than it looks.
Second down and goal. 8 yards out.
Here we go.
Throws complete. He's got room to work. He's out of bounds around the 6-yard line.
That makes it 30.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
He's going to try and scramble. I mean, this is almost getting ridiculous. That is sack number 8.
This guy's going to have to spend a half an hour in the ice tub after this game. It's just been shot after shot all day long. Where's the offensive line?
This should be an easy field goal.
Let's go, Steve. Let me hear it. Let me feel you.
Kicks away, and it splits the uprights. USC to kick. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. Across the 30. He's knocked out of bounds around the 49-yard line. That's 3 down and 1 to go. The Razorbacks in front by 19. Into the fourth quarter now, and we're back to the action. Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. And they make the stop around the 50-yard line.
That brings up second and 9.
Let's go. I got Mike, number 56.
He's on the run. And he might want it all here and does. Intercepted. From their own 20-yard line. It's first down. So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. He's scrambling. And they got it.
It's a big-time effort sack by the defensive end. I want to also give some credit to the coverage downfield. The end never gave up on the play, but because the quarterback didn't have anywhere to go with the football, it gave the defensive end enough time to eventually chase the quarterback down for that sack.
And he's tackled around the 28-yard line. And for Williams, he makes it 100 yards worth of catches.
This guy continues to make plays, and what this can do is force the defense to have to double team. And if a defense starts to double team a wide receiver, it opens up avenues for other wide receivers and also the running game to try to exploit the defense.
And this kid has done it on the biggest stage imaginable.
6 yards. First down.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Easy. 3-9.
Brought down around the 37-yard line.
Makes the tackle. 37-yard line. That'll make it second and 7.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Check 3.
Fires to his receiver, first down.
Hey, baby. Check 13. Check the outs. Get high, baby. Get up. Let's go. Check 31.
Throwing right. Great concentration to haul it in. Tackles right around the 18-yard line.
Davis with the tackle at the 18-yard line. First down.
Mike 56. Shift. Go.
Looking to scramble now. He can't get away from the pressure.
That is a loss of 3 yards. That makes it second and 14.
So it'll be 2nd and 14 after the setback.
46 is right there.
Here's the throw, and I don't think he got anything on that.
Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd down.
Roger. Mike 56. Mike 56. Check. Here we go. Dancer.
Handoff inside, and he's quickly brought down.
Even the most conservative offensive team needs to open it up in a situation like this. They need to start putting the ball in the air.
So they're going to go for it here. He's in trouble. They bring him down. The offense couldn't convert, and that's going to cost him the possession.
What a play by the defense. There's no better time to step up than on 4th down in the national championship. I'll tell you that much.
An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I would be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Tackle after decent pickup.
Gain of 4 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
From their own 25-yard line. It's 3rd down. The offense going to try to open this field up, coming out in a 5-wide set, and the defense counters with their dime look.
The quarterback did an excellent job of recognizing the Mike linebacker on the blitz. He hung in there, delivered the pass, and his receiver made a good catch to move the sticks.
Hey, Ruin. Let's go. Hey, blue 14.
Run. They'll bring him down around the 47-yard line.
Good, solid running right there. Getting past the defensive lineman and into the secondary before he could be stopped.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47. And a nice catch there before he stepped out of bounds. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
Loss of 1 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
From the 38-yard line. 2nd down. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Makes it out to about the 30.
Gain of 8 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
This is the 8th play of this drive. 5 wide. to the wideout. First down. He's taken down right around the 14-yard line.
16 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
This is the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Look for it. Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
He's tackled at the 4.
Gain of 10 yards. That'll make it 2nd and inches.
So it's 2nd down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. They get on the board again. Touchdown. We're late in the 4th quarter. This game has been a blowout for quite some time, and Kirk and I are just looking to make our flights. A little over a minute in the game. Caught with room to work. And he's taken down at the 34-yard line. USC is going to use their first time out of the half here. And for Parham, he's just established a new school record for passing yards in a game.
Every single pass he has thrown has been spot on today. The guys catching the ball have been pretty sharp, too.
Gets it. He's in space. He steps out at the 38, looking for the corner.
Did you see how he looked that ball into his hands? That's how you catch a football.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 38.
Here we go. X7. Motion.
It's the sophomore that's got it. USC is going to have to use their second time out of the half.
16 on the play. First down.
Let's go, Dean. Let's go, Stan.
Out of bounds at about the 43-yard line.
Gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
It's 2nd down, 7 to go. Ball on the 43. Slings it. And down he goes at about the 39-yard line.
4 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
All right, T. Let's go. All right, T. Check three. Check 2. Check 3.
Simmons makes it.
So the defense has had enough of the no huddle as they call a timeout. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Knocked out of bounds around the 23-yard line.
No gain. That makes it 2nd and 10.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Check three. Check 99. Here we go. Shit.
Quick strike to the back, no good.
6 Simmons was the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 3rd and 10.
And here's another 3rd down. Well, the stop made there late in the 4th quarter, but this game's been over almost since the beginning. And I think it's time for everybody to head to the locker room. After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Arkansas will take their final timeout.
Let's go, Stance. Make some noise.
Dog 4.
Got a man. Watch out here. Tackle made at the 10-yard line.